So we're kind of getting in the dark here. I'm hoping that my camera is going to show you once I figure this camera out. This is my puppy Winston, and I'm going to let him in. Nala. Hey you. This is Winston. He is my my first St. Bernard. He is, let's see, how old are you? 16 months, Winnie. He is 16 months, and we love him very, very much. We call him Winston Buford. Oh, look, he's going to show off for you now. Here he comes. Are you showing off? Say hello. Oh, yep, put that big old nose on there. Nala! Oh, they're going to go play. I wanted to show you Nala, but... Oh, here she comes. She's my hurt baby. Come here. Nala! Come here. Come here. Yeah, she is my baby that has a bad, well, actually she has 2 bad hips. She's going to be a year this month. She's not supposed to be running around. I've kept her quiet all day long. But tomorrow, I'll take her on the long road back to Walnut Creek. There she is. She doesn't even act like it hurts. How do dogs do that? Sorry, my phone was going off. Yeah, so she goes back to acupuncture tomorrow, and hopefully they'll do a little hydrotherapy with her as well. But I thought I might take the camera along tomorrow on our drive. One of my daughters will be there with me, and I don't know if they'll actually let me. Well, they don't let me in the room when they do acupuncture with her. Maybe hydrotherapy if they start that tomorrow. I should be getting her injections too, so she's going to start getting intramuscular injections, so we can get that, hopefully some of that pain and uncomfortableness, just make it more comfortable for her, because she can't have hip surgery for another year, and so we've got a whole new year ahead of us, and we just kind of found this out 3 months ago, so it's still kind of new and fresh, and I am quite worried about her. I talk about her a lot, so it's a lot for her to have to go through. But one thing that I did want to talk to you about, and I didn't want to make this video really long, so I'm going to kind of breeze through it really kind of quickly. As you can tell, I didn't get much sleep last night, and I wanted to tell you the reason of that. And so my husband and I got married when we were, I think we were like 20, 21, and my oldest daughter came. She's 24 years old now, and 3 months after I had her, we found out that she was blind. And we live in California, we went to San Francisco, and we saw a top ophthalmologist. That's where they sent us, and she confirmed that that is what she was, but she also wanted an MRI on Haley's brain. And so on Thanksgiving of 2001, we took her to Berkeley, and she had an MRI done, and it confirmed that when I had conceived her, my body was trying to abort her. My mother-in-law was trying to find me OBGYNs to take me to, but they didn't want to see me because I was cramping so bad, and they said there was nothing that they could do for me, that I was probably miscarrying. So I obviously didn't, and I took her to full term, and then we found out about all of this, and immediately we started physical therapy with her because she has moderate cerebral palsy. And so, you know, life kind of went on for 11 years, and We went to many meetings in San Francisco and learned a lot of things about her condition. And back then, 24 years ago, it was rare. You didn't know a lot of kids that had her brain condition, which is called schizencephaly. And that's what started it all. She has a valley in her brain that never developed. They don't know why. We've seen geneticists. Actually, we've seen 2 geneticists before we went on to have any more kids. And the studies, they still don't know why that happened. They said, the only thing they could tell me was that in an Indian tribe it happened twice to a family, and that's because the mother drank a lot. Well, I didn't drink when I was pregnant. I didn't even take aspirin when I hurt so bad. So, like I said, life went on. We've done our best with her, and when she turned 11 years old, I started noticing her moving certain ways, or her eyes looking blank, and my husband and I both became concerned. So we took her to the doctor, and who in turn sent her for an EEG, and it was confirmed when she was 11 that she had seizures. And the seizures back then were just starting, and they wanted to put her on medication. And actually, I'm really into the living essential oils, and for some reason, we have this oil that would make them stop. And so I thought all along, oh, I can handle this. Her seizures will always stop if I rub this under her nose or rub it on her chest. And it didn't. I mean, it came to a point to where we had no choice but to put her on medication. And now she's on a huge cocktail of medications that still don't help her from seizing. And so the reason sometimes I don't sleep at night is because she is up at seizing at night. And my husband's got to go to work the next day, although he does get up with me and go downstairs sometimes with me to give her emergency medications. But I have a disabled daughter, and my daughter is in a wheelchair, and I don't think it's her vision that affects me as much as her epilepsy does. And once you see it so many times, you don't become immune to it, but it just becomes kind of, it's an everyday thing, because she has 4 to 5 a day. So, and that's why I stay home, and that's why I actually started considering a couple years ago doing YouTube videos, because I'm home all day, and I do, school my 7-year-old daughter. But sometimes just knowing that I have an audience of people my age, or maybe I can put my arm out to somebody who needs help, who's going through the same thing or something similar. It always helps to have a support team, support base out there. And that's not why I started my YouTube channel. I love doing makeup, and I love my dogs, I love my family. But I know that in a couple of my videos, I may look drawn out, I may look a little tired, like today. But that's the reason why, is because I'm up with her at night. And so I wanted to let you all know that's just one part of many parts of my life that that I have, and I was blessed with. I consider my daughter a blessing to me. Everybody always tells me that, God does things for a reason, and she came to the right family, and she did. My husband and I have stuck through thick and thin, and we're a good team. He kind of takes over for me when I need a break, like on the weekends. He'll let me sleep in, or just let me veg out in the bedroom sometimes just to do what I want. And I make these videos, of course, in between. Sometimes when he's working, sometimes like right now, he's downstairs with her feeding her dinner. So we are a great team together. And without him, I don't know how actually I would do it. My kids are very helpful. I have also a 21-year-old daughter and a 16-year-old son, and then my 7-year-old daughter, so I have 4 kids. And they all came out great. So whatever happened to Haley, I will have you meet her one day. Right now she's downstairs eating, and I don't want to disrupt her from eating, but I will do a little video on Haley, and she is a character. She likes to be funny, so so I think you guys will enjoy that. And so I didn't want to make this video really long because I've been told my videos are too long and sometimes they get boring. So I didn't want to do that to you guys. And that's just one thing that I wanted to talk to you about. So I hope you found this helpful. If you did enjoy this video, if you could click like and please subscribe to me, I would truly appreciate it. If you have any questions for me, any questions about Haley, you know, I've said before, my life is, to me, kind of an open book. I'm not embarrassed about anything, or I basically want to get my voice out there to help others in different ways. So, and I know there are so many people that struggle with disabled children, whatever the disability might be, and so I just wanted you to know that I am a support for you, and I will answer and help you in any way that I can. So I will see you tomorrow. I have a really busy day tomorrow. I've got to get my Nala to, it's an 1.5-hour drive to get her to Walnut Creek and get her her acupuncture, and then I've got to school my daughter, and then I will try to get a video out tomorrow. Please understand that if I don't have a video for you tomorrow, that it's just that I just didn't get to it, but I mean well. I do want to do a video every day. Sometimes, as I know all you know, sometimes life gets overwhelming. So I love you all, and I thank you all for my 24 subscribers. I never thought I'd even have 5, so I am so thankful for my 24 subscribers that I have right now. And I will hopefully talk to you tomorrow, if not tomorrow, the next day.